I actually hated Defiance of Yasmin in Destiny 1. I wasn't a fan, never clicked with me, didn't feel right at all, but that's changed for Destiny 2. And it looks like there was a decision that was made, and I'm glad that Bungie went with the changes, because this was a faster firing sniper in D1. They changed it to an adaptive 90 RPM. Snipers are up and down with their nerfs and buffs. Now the 90s, they've always felt pretty good. Beloved, Adored, Iasol, Fugue, Galu, Thoughtless. So we have an RPM change, a reticle change, put it all together with the fact that it has great perks, and this sniper can be crafted. I'm in. I'm a fan. There's some pretty good snipes in this gameplay. There's a lot to talk about as far as the drops and how this thing performs. I do have the roles that I want to cover, and we can talk about putting together perk combinations. At the making of this video, the database isn't up to see exactly what it has, but I've been tracking it. I do believe that I have the 6 perks for the last 2 columns. But before we get into it, I am very excited about the sponsor of today's video, Geology. Geology is a 9-time award-winning men's skincare company recognized in Men's Health, Esquire, and Ask Men grooming awards. With over 5,000 5-star reviews with an average of 4.8, people are seeing results. And look, your face isn't supposed to look like a prehistoric riverbed, and I don't want you aging like an old pirate. They'll formulate a customized skincare routine just for you using powerful, proven ingredients that have been trusted by dermatologists for decades. Geology Skincare helps you fight acne, reduce oiliness, prevent wrinkles, combat dark or puffy under eyes, or if you have sensitive skin, they've got you covered. And I've never had a skincare routine like ever. I wish I had done it before. It only takes a minute. To get started, take Geology's 30-second diagnostic quiz, and their team of dermatologists will design and ship a regimen directly to your door. And check this out. It's all in steps. Like my skincare routine for sensitive skin, they give you not 1, but 2 of the everyday face wash. They make it easy for you. You don't have to go back and forth grabbing it from the shower in the morning and vice versa. Do the face wash. Step 2 is probably my favorite step, the daily moisturizing morning cream. Last all day feeling moisturized. That's it, that's simple. Then at night in the shower, we have the face wash. We're gonna use that once we get out. We have the eye cream, and it's really simple. It's on a pump, just 1 pump under the eyes. And then you go to the final step, which is the night cream, and it has retinol. And retinol, you're not gonna find that in a lot of brands. Same deal, it's on a pump system, just 1 pump, rub gently on your neck and face, go to bed, wake up, and do it again. After a couple weeks of doing the skincare routine, there's a night and day difference, and I wish I had done it sooner, and I hope that you start one soon. And to get started, there's a link down below right at the top of the description. Head over to geology.com, take their free skincare quiz to save up to 70% off of your 30-day trial, and even better, join their new Geology Galaxy community for more daily tips, giveaways, and more at their Discord. And again, thanks to Geology for sponsoring today's video. It's an awesome product, and it's legit. Defiance of Yasmin does have PvE and PvP qualities. I have gameplay for both. And these raid weapons are good. They have a great intrinsic trait. Runneth over. Reloading near allies overflows the magazine. I don't have the hard numbers yet, but I believe that when you do have 5 next to you, it will be like regular overflow, doubling the magazine. So the more allies that you have, the more ammo that you're gonna load in. Just free extra ammo in the magazine. Now, special weapons in the Crucible, kinda iffy. In PvE though, it's great. And a reminder, if you do have a slot open on your armor, there is an artifact mod, Bottomless Bounty 1, improved effect of the Runneth Over origin trait. Now, this small section right here, before we get into the stats, combinations, I believe is just as important. Enough to cover it, spend time on it. This leans more to the PvP side, but I love everything about this weapon model. When you're running around with it, it is sleek. There's no scope in your way, no bouncing scope obstruction. And you're seeing various 90 RPM snipers. That scope's bouncing up and down when you turn. It can obscure your vision, but with Yasmin, it's free and clear. One of the best field of view snipers in the game. And to me, that's an important thing. Not missing anything on your screen, left to right. And then we have the reticle. Look at this thing. I love it. It has a noticeably larger reticle point, similar to something like Borealis. And you're seeing how much larger it is compared to others. Now, this reticle is a placebo, because the truth is the snipers have a pretty big hitbox. So when you're nailing snipes with this thing, it feels more forgiving than it actually is. It's very nice to aim with. I love it. It's a big part of the feel and the experience with a sniper. Moving on to the stats. And again, at the time of making this video, it's not in the database, but we can talk about 2 important stats on the sniper because they're in game now. It has 40 zoom, 11 legendary adaptive frames in the game, 3 of them are 40 zoom and below. This one, Galu and Beloved. It has an aim assist stat of 68. This is the best in class, tied with Beloved and Adored. So 2 good things. The other stats, no doubt they're either going to be in line or be a little bit higher because it's a raid weapon, an aspirational weapon. They tend to get some best in class stats. For the perks, from what I've gathered, seen on rolls, the 6 that show up in each column. In the first one, we have Osmosis, led from Gold, Firefly, Snapshot, No Distractions, Ensemble. Last column, Opening Shot, Moving Target, Focus Fury, Firing Line, Demolitionist, Slick Draw. And please confirm down below if you have something that's not on this list. Tell us about it. but we're gonna know soon enough. Now, I do have 2 red borders completed for Yasmin. I will be crafting one of these things. You need 5 red borders to unlock the pattern, then you can craft it, and these are gonna have enhanced perks. I'm gonna be going max stability for anti-flinch for the barrel mag and masterwork, and I do have a max stability 81 Yasmin. So once you get to level 20 with the craft, it's gonna go a little bit higher, but this is what the stability stat's gonna look like. But when you look at these perks, it has PvE and PvP covered. The first perk to look at, firing line. And for me with this review, it was really nice getting all this footage because my role is snapshot firing line. I have some other ones I'm going to show you, but snap for PvP, firing line for PvE. Firing line is a nice DPS option in damage phases. And when getting this footage on War Priest, we didn't have a divinity up, Synod Nomad, but when I reload, you can see I chamber in 10 rounds. That's that origin trait going in with firing line, 20% more precision damage when near 2 or more allies. Enhanced, I believe it actually gets a little bit more damage. But when you look at the other column, Ensemble is perfect for this setup because you're gonna be next to allies. Ensemble states you get improved handling and reload speed when you're near allies. Ensemble firing line, you're gonna be near teammates. It's gonna allow you to do a fast reload, to load in that overflowed magazine from the origin trait, have a fast aim down sights to get back right on target. It's perfect for it. There's also no distractions firing line. That way you're not getting kicked around like I am. But it does have the tools necessary to be a top legendary PvE sniper. And as far as PvE, there's also Osmosis led from gold in that first node. Osmosis is interesting, especially if you're on a arc subclass, get amplified. And in that other column, instead of firing line, there's also Focus Fury. This thing overloaded can get to about 10 rounds or so. And after 3 precision hits for 11 seconds, you get 20% more damage to the head and body. So you can loop it. And this is also going to be the best option if you're a solo player. That way you get the more damage. Not necessarily the origin trait, but you're going to get the more damage. And again, these are going to be enhanced. Moving on to the Crucible. Perks that jump out are Snapshot, no distractions at the first column. In the last column, moving target, opening shot, possibly Slick Draw. Now, as far as Slick Draw, on a weapon-to-weapon basis, it's been performing differently. Some are really good, some are fine, some are great, some not so much. Be careful with it on a sniper rifle. I got a roll that's Firefly Slick Draw. Now, Slick Draw states you get significantly increased handling, and that's your ready, stow, aim down sight speed. So it feels fast, it feels great, but you get a significant decrease to target acquisition. Now, in the gameplay, it has that base 68 aim assist. I do have on double targeting because it's cheap with the artifact. And Firefly is just fun. I was running it with Chromatic Fire, but most of the time, like on Javelin, other maps, it's going to be okay. However, on longer maps, I found issues. There were snipes that felt good, but they didn't hit. It could have been flinch, it could have been a lot of things, but I did notice it, and I feel like on other snipers, this shot would have landed. Like my snapshot firing line one, it's great. Never had any issue like this. I never felt like I landed a shot walking away. The reticle's close to the hitbox, like I said. You guys know that these things hit, but they didn't at a distance. And it feels like that Slick Draw. Only long shots on long maps. Just be careful with it. Who knows, maybe enhanced Slick Draw doesn't give you as much of a penalty. But I was running around with the snapshot firing line one, and even got on a super next to teammates, taking out a tether, because otherwise it would do like 181. But most players, possibly including you, there's a chance to do something like snapshot moving target, snapshot opening shot, tried and true, bread and butter, peanut butter and jelly. 68 base aim assist, and these aim assist perks like moving target, giving the plus 10 aim assist, you have targeting on your helmet, you're looking around 90 aim assist and more if you have on double targeting. Then you do that max stability of 80 plus, so you have built-in anti-flinch, you have a very snappy sniper with snapshot, double targeting, running around near 100 aim assist. There's a lot to like. 40 zoom, open clear sight, open field of view when you're running around. I think that I'm going to do snap moving target as a controller player. Now, M&K, you probably want to go snap opening shot. But all of these perks are to the player. It has high enough handling that you can put on a targeting mod, even when the artifact goes away, and it's going to feel fine. Not as fast as snapshot or slick draw, but it's going to be fast enough. So you can't go no distractions moving target, no distractions opening shot. There's no wrong answer. Most of you will fall on snap opening, snap moving, but a lot of these perk combos are great. I'm very impressed with it. I will be crafting it. And as far as PvE, don't sleep on firing line with that origin trait. That's a good PvE sniper. In the Crucible, I think it does everything right. You could make it exactly how you want it. In the Defiance of Yasmin, if you love to snipe, it's a must try because there is a strong chance that it's going to stay in your loadout. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. And thank you guys for 200,000 subs. It means a lot. I love what I do. It's been a journey, a tough journey to get here, and I'm going to keep going. Thank you for hanging out with me, spending a little bit of your day with me when I post a video. It means a lot. Let's talk about Defiance of Yasmin down below and some of the other raid weapons. What are you liking? Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.